Hey, hey, hey. Hi, guys. If it looks like my mouth is a little bit funky, um, well, I'll tell you here in a second. So, welcome to Super Days with Super Dave. I'm your host, Super Dave, Director of Training with Best Life Creation Society. If you're wondering why I sound the way I sound, I just got a tooth extracted. You heard that right. I got a tooth extracted. The whole thing got pulled out of my head. And, I wrote for today's subject. Hey, Jen. I wrote for today's subject that we're talking about everything is for you. And, I'm actually really appreciative that I got my tooth extracted because there was nothing left. So I'll probably end up getting like a dental implant or something down the road. But yeah, I wanted to take some time today. I know that this is not my usual time for doing Super Days with Super Dave. It's usually at 6 p.m. Eastern or 6:30 p.m. Eastern. But I want to talk about how everything is for you. Everything really is for you. It's fun, right? It's awesome to know that we don't have to tolerate anything less than satisfaction. And today was a really big expansion for myself because I found myself no longer sticking to old habits, if that makes sense. I found myself recognizing that contrast helps us expand, and understanding that everything really is for us. We talk about a lot about in Best Life that when you're feeling really, really good, when you're feeling really connected, you're tied in with your inner being. Think of your inner being as like this unlimited portion of you. Happy Sensational Day to you too, Jen. Think of like your inner being as that unlimited portion of who you are, right? And the way we tap into that energy, so to speak, is by feeling good. Because when we're feeling good, there's no resistance to all these beautiful things. If we can believe in the concept of the law of attraction, and if we can believe in the understanding that whatever we put our attention on, we get, then when we start to go, oh, so whatever I put my attention on, I get more of, then you just start to kind of understand from a bigger, broader perspective that you have control to feel whatever you want, regardless of whatever's going on around you. Case in point, most people after they got done with the dentist would not be doing a live video. Now, what's funny is that if it didn't feel good to do this, I wouldn't. But it felt good, and it felt right. And that's another big thing that's powerful with this too, which is that when you're tied in and tuned into who you truly are, even when contrast appears, and think of contrast as anything that you experience that you maybe don't like or don't desire, you can still look at it with a fresh set of eyes and go like, this is good. This is really, really good. This is good for me. This is empowering. This is great. And, it's funny, right? Because I felt when I found out that I was going to get this tooth, it was my tooth right before my wisdom tooth that I got pulled years and years and years ago, pulled out. It made me laugh because I was putting on a list. In Best Life, we do an exercise, and the exercise is on the left-hand side of the list. You write down what feels good to do today, and on the right-hand side of the list, you write down what am I handing over to the universe. And interestingly enough, on the right-hand side of the universe, or right-hand side, a couple days ago, I put solutions for happier, healthier teeth, and this is the start. This is fantastic. This is you can only go uphill from here, And that's really how I view it. This is not this thing too of like, oh, I'm just going to look for the roses and do my best to feel good. I really do feel good. I maybe don't sound as clear as I usually do, but I'm going based with my feelings. And I see a couple people here. Hi, Jenny. Happy lovely day to you too. It's awesome because when you realize and recognize that it's really about what you feel, and in essence just going solely based on what you feel, that is so freeing. That is so freeing. Just think about that for a sec. If you knew that in life you could do or not do, say or not say based on how you feel, How free would that make you feel? I can say for myself, it's so freeing. And again, I can say from something where most people be like, oh my God, you lost a tooth, to go, yeah, there was not much left to that tooth. It was mostly metal and mercury and all sorts of stuff from old technologies. And, it's perfect. And, I'm doing some other beautiful things that just feel right. That's the thing. Consider this, gang. Nobody has higher authority over you than you. I'll say it again. Nobody has higher authority over you than you. You are your own greatest teacher. You are your own greatest mentor. You are your own greatest source of inspiration. And yeah, it's wonderful that we're supported by people, but when you can get to a space where you know that you're the one that has the creation of all of this, then you don't necessarily need that support. You'll get it because by law of attraction, you're just vibrating those same vibrations, but there's no compulsion. There's no obsession to have it. It's just who we truly are. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's just really empowering. So, and I'll just say a couple more things because then I'm going to pause so I can let the gauze continue to heal, because I also teach later today, and we'll do a couple quick housekeeping notes. But it's really just going based on what you feel and just recognizing that everything is for you. The sweet and the sour, the salty and the bitter. But when you're coming from your space of your own alignment, the sour doesn't taste sour and the bitter doesn't taste bitter. It's just different. It's not like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? It's, woo, I had been asking for expansion. This is fantastic. And look at this. I've been wanting to get this mercury out of myself, and well, the universe knows the quickest, fastest way for me to start doing that. And that's how I have to look at it. And you don't look at like, well, how am I going to do this? Or what am I going to do this? Or how am I going to do this? Or what's going to take place with this? Nah. Just focus on feeling good. Just focus on more of what you're wanting. Jen says it gives great clarity. It sure does. Or she just says it gives clarity. Whew, I can tell the numbing, kind of having fun with my clarity of vision. But yes, it does. It gives clarity. It's so awesome. And, just enjoy it. Life is a ride. Life is a roller coaster, but you can't die. And when you understand that from your own true alignment and from your own sense of feeling good and from the stability in that feeling good, you're in the roller coaster, but you're enjoying every bit of it. You're like, woo, emotions, woo, downhill, woo, uphill. Another thing you'll find too is that the more that you get used to just feeling good and enjoying that sense of satisfaction, that connectedness to who you are, the roller coaster won't feel like this, but it might feel like this. And it may feel like this. And it's just, from my own personal experience, so awesome to know that we can feel good under any circumstance. I mean, guys, just to put it into perspective, I was eating something soft and half my tooth fell out. And guess what I did? I laughed. I didn't freak out. I didn't go, oh God, what else could go wrong? No, I stayed in the beautiful present moment, and I was like, well, I've been saying I wanted better teeth solutions. Okay, this is great. This is exactly what I asked for. This is exactly what I asked for. And then today I thought, well, maybe we'll repair it, but they're like, nope, it's going to come out. And I'm like, okay. And like I said, I'll probably get an implant down the road here, and it'll be a new happy tooth. And it's all perfect. And I hope for you guys in your own life, you can feel that way about whatever you're going through, whether it's challenges at work or whether it's things with relationships, whether it's finances, whatever it may be. Consider this, gang. There's nothing that serious going on. There's just not. And if I can feel good after a tooth extraction, you could feel good after anything, I'm sure, as well. Because the idea is to learn how to feel good unconditionally. I listened to a really great Abraham, and in Best Life we talk a lot about the Abraham Hicks teachings. And one of the things was they were talking about on a cruise ship that Abraham said to the people there, they said, we're kind of doing you a disservice. And the people were like shocked. And Abraham said, we're doing you a disservice because it's real easy to feel good here. You're with the greatest people in the greatest of circumstances. But in order to really feel good unconditionally and to feel that true freedom, you have to be able to do it outside this cruise ship. Isn't that the truth, guys? When we can feel good when we're in the middle of chaos, when we can feel good when we're noticing contrast, when we can feel good when we're at the dentist having someone pull out our teeth, you're free. You're so free to just feel good and feel good as much as you want. And everything really is always for us. It really is. Because if it's stuff that's going the way that you want it to, it's creating more of what you want. And if it's contrast, it's giving you clarity for more on what you want. But at the same time, vibrationally, it's already being created. Take that in for a second. That means that, like, even if I was getting upset about my teeth, the vibrational solution has already been created, and all I have to do is to come into vibrational alignment with it. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is so, 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 so powerful. So I'm just going to take a little comments here. Excuse me, see if you guys have anything you want to say to me. Hi, Tracy Christofferson. Glad to see you. Happy Friday. Just taking a look here. See who else is here. Yeah. Feeling unconditionally good is freedom. Yes, Jen. I agree. And I feel it. And it feels so amazing. Well, thank you, Sue. Super example, Dave, she says. I agree. I mean, it's just... And for me, you know, I've been having so much fun feeling so good most of the time and being stable in this vibration. It's like, how could I not feel good? You know, because it was funny because... You know, when the half of my tooth fell out, it was awesome because I had had all this good thing going on, and this good thing going on, and this good thing going on, and this good thing going on. There was just momentum. And in the past, I would have looked at that and been like, uh-oh, what did I vibrate? Because this thing that came in that I didn't want, you know, came in. And this time I was like, no, this is great. Everything is for me with this because I've been asking for better solutions in this particular area. So thank you, clarity. Thank you, awesomeness. And the cool thing is, too, guys, when we have this happening for ourselves, just think of the rockets of desires that you're just shooting out into the universe. Just blasting out into the universe. Absolutely astounding and amazing and awesome. So, yeah. Oh, how you doing, Victor? Happy day. So, yeah, it's just so powerful. Hi, Sue. Hi, Espen. Happy, beautiful day to both you guys. Everything really is for you. Everything. Everything. You know, and it was cool too because even when I was talking with my dentist, he was like telling me all these different things that, you know, his particular field's getting into with this stuff called sleep medicine and all these kind of funny things. And it was cool because in the past I'd have been like, why is he telling me this stuff? I don't need to hear this. And now my viewpoint to look at it is, it feels so good to know this because he obviously cares and knows about me being a life coach and an instructor and trainer, that he's like, here's some more stuff to consider. And isn't that awesome? Because when you're coming from your space of alignment, you're not like, you're like, Feel the difference, guys? It's not, it's, okay. And look, I'm sitting in a chair and I'm, you know, I got my head tilted back. Might as well listen anyway, since I'm right there. And I know how to use discernment. We all know how to use discernment when we're coming from our own aligned space, because the mind is connected with inner being. The mind is wonderfully blended, and it's just you. You know, it's just whoever's watching, whether you're Jenny or Espen or Victor or, you know, Mr. Joe or Miss Sally or whatever your name is. When you're that beautiful blending, your ability to discern and just even more and more and more know that everything is for you. I mean, look, I'm smiling. This whole thing is gone. There's nothing but gauze, like right here. And that's why I'm clenching my jaw a little bit. And I can still laugh at this whole thing. So I just love you guys so much. I got a lot of comments here, so I'm going to go back here and see what you guys are saying. Jenny said something really nice. Let's see here. So Jenny says, the roller coaster is way funner when we understand we are tall enough now not to fall out. Then we can open our eyes and whip our arms up to space. Amen, girlfriend. I mean, that's exactly right, Jenny. It's really like just knowing, you know, and the idea of, because I love this, I'm going to expand on this. The idea of knowing that we're tall enough is in essence knowing that we're supported. We're wonderfully supported by the universe. We're wonderfully supported by all the beautifulness that is around us. Being in the present moment is the safest space we can be in. Fantastic. That's the perfect, that's it. That's the magic. And the other thing that's really powerful about this too is I know I'm going to heal really fast, not because I took anything, not because I necessarily did anything, but because I feel so wonderful. I feel so good. And I got a tooth pulled out. I just love it. It's just so, so awesome. So, happy day, Super Dave. Oh, thanks, Espen. Super Dave. Hi, Suella. Jen says, you so inspire me, Super Dave. Thanks for sharing your unconditional alignment. Oh, you're so welcome, Jen. It's fun. It's just so funny and fun and, yeah, freeing, really. I just go back to that word, freeing. Freeing. So I just love it so much. Let's see here. Jenny said something else here. I got to pull this other half up. So it says, oh, hey, Scott. Happy day, honey. Ha, ha, ha. That's what we call him in Best Life. That's what Jen calls him, but Scott. So she says, even upside-down spirals and dark tunnels of a roller coaster are funner when we trust in the safety harnesses of the universe. Amen. Because the other thing too, Jenny, is that then we don't view those spirals and those dark hallways as that. We just view them as another part of the ride. We just have the beautiful freedom and the ability to view them as just other parts of the adventure. And when we're in the present moment, we know that we're in the safest space ever. We do live in a safe and secure universe, guys. And when we're fully feeling good, we are in our safest space. And it's so awesome that we have the beautiful ability to soothe the mind if it tries to draw back or to pre-pave too far into the future. The perfect example we talk about in the training in Best Life is when you're driving a car, you don't look at your feet. You're forward focused. You're looking out the front windshield. And when you do that, guess what you're doing? You're in the present moment. You're also not going, okay, in 5 miles, in case there's an accident, you're not doing that. You're enjoying the scenery. You're enjoying the present moment. You're not trying to think how to enjoy the present moment. And if you want to find something very interesting, every accident that's ever happened on the road was because someone was not in present time. And I can say that with such knowingness because people that I've talked to that have been in car accidents, I've asked them, what were you doing? They're like, well, I was thinking about my Uncle Joe and how last week, blah, blah, blah. Or, well, I was worried about what I'm going to do in the next couple months. Bam! Because they weren't in present time. When you're in present time, you're in the safest space there is. Period. And I can say it with such certainty, and it feels so good to say it from such certainty because, I was just there. Having my teeth pulled out, and anytime I've started to feel a little something, I'm like, yep, I could use another shot. That'd be great, because I want to just, feel good through this whole thing. I don't tolerate anything less than satisfaction, even when it comes to doing stuff with my teeth. It's powerful, guys. And I just know that there's more beautiful things coming for me in that realm and so many other realms that I don't even have my attention on right at this present moment. I just know this is going to be amazing for me. And I don't know how, but I just know. And I can know that because I'm in the present moment, coming from my own stabilized sense of satisfaction. So, it'll be fun too. I have to eat soft foods the next couple days. So, gotta get creative. That'll be fun. I do like cottage cheese, so that's a good start. I want to read a couple more things here. So, Jen said something here. It says, it's in capitalized too. So it says, yes, the present moment with beautiful forward focus is the safest, most amazing, expansive place to be. Full speed ahead. I had fun reading that because it's all in caps. But I get why she wrote it in caps. To make a point. The safest space and the most amazing, expansive place to be. Full speed ahead. Right here in the beautiful present moment. So, I love you guys so, so much. I'm so excited. I think you guys know that we're taking a little break from our Facebook schedule. But we'll be back next week. And so no classes Sunday with Espen and Julie, but we'll be back. And, we just wish all of you guys, whatever your religious background is or whatever you're doing, hope you have the beautiful safest. And since you know about being in present time, you'll understand that even deeper now. Happiest, joyous Easter, Ramadan, Passover, whatever it is that you celebrate. Sorry, I don't know if it is Ramadan, but I definitely know for the Jewish faith it's Passover. To everyone out there watching us and seeing us here beautifully on Facebook Live. And, just a quick housekeeping note. We have a beautiful event coming up really soon at the end of May, May 31st or June 2nd. Most times when you hear about companies or personal development companies doing an event, they only offer to the members. We're doing something very special. This is to all of you guys. If this is something that you would like to attend to, we welcome you. I cordially invite every one of you watching, if you can make it out to Denver, Colorado, we're going to be doing it. If you want more information on it, just go to www.bestlifecreationsociety.com, and we'll get you taken care of. We're also incorporating with the Abraham event. It's a separate purchase, not required by any short stretch or anything like that, but highly recommended, because part of our training is going to be going over a lot of that. But it's going to be so fun, so amazing, so incredible. It's been a long time since we've done a Best Life event, so I'm very, very excited. Yeah, so I'm just going to read one more comment here, and then I'm going to wrap up, because I've got another class to teach here shortly too. So it says, yes, trust that your inner being, God, source, the universe, has vibrationally created your every request and fulfilled your every desire. It's there waiting for you when you are in the receiving mode. That's exactly right, Jen. Whatever you have your attention on, the vibrational solution is already created. And consider this, guys, when your appreciation for the question matches the appreciation of the answer, another way of saying it is when your appreciation for the problem is at the same speed and vibration as the appreciation for the solution, you're wonderfully co-creating with the universe in this beautiful, deliberate dance. And it's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I love you guys so, so much. Thanks again for hopping on. You guys are absolutely amazing and incredible. Everything really is for you. Go out there and feel your own alignment. You can. Our stories are what allow us to really fully understand this. And, you know, whether you're experiencing contrast or whether you're hearing from me, someone who just had their tooth pulled out and can still laugh and feel good about it, you are that free. And you are that amazing. And you are that incredible. And happy Easter to all of you guys. I love you all so, so much. And until we speak again, where I'm back here again next Friday, same time as usual, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Probably not with gauze in my mouth at that point. Just keep being you. Keep shining bright. Shine in a way that feels the best to you. And until we speak again, may you make your best life with Best Life. And we'll talk again soon, guys. I love you so, so much. Have a beautiful Easter, beautiful holiday weekend. Bye, guys. Love you.